empowered with rage, both of these warriors have battled some of the universe's strongest beings and lived to tell the tale. We have BROLY, the legendary Super Saiyan, versus Kratos, the God of War. Will Kratos have BROLY's head, or will BROLY turn the God of War into the God of L's? Today we find that out. Today we rewind Rumble. Before you judge Kratos as some menacing, cold-blooded killer, he was actually once a normal family man who cared about raising his family and ensuring their safety. But then Ares, the previous God of War, tricked Kratos into killing his wife and child. This pissed off Kratos to the point of wanting to seek revenge against the entire Greek pantheon of deities. Kratos starts off as a demigod, being the son of Zeus and brother of Hercules, but soon becomes the full God of War. And before you judge BROLY as some menacing, cold-blooded killer, he was actually once a child who just wanted a normal life, but luckily or unluckily for him, he was born as the legendary Super Saiyan of Universe 7, a Saiyan warrior of tremendous power that appeared once every 1,000 years. This made King Vegeta jealous that his own son wasn't the legendary Super Saiyan, so he sent BROLY away to a frontier planet. During his stay on this planet, he encountered a giant creature known as bois. BROLY would constantly spar with this creature until the day BROLY's dad shot his ear. Fast forward years later, BROLY and his dad are taken to Frieza, who is interested in BROLY's potential and drafts them into his army in exchange for giving BROLY's dad the means of killing Prince Vegeta. Now that the quick origins of why both of these dudes ended up angry and mad at everyone are out of the way, let's talk about what they can do. Though BROLY might actually have a shot of calming down in the future with the way the movie ended, but that's a story for a different day. Like many of Zeus's children, Kratos is gifted with superhuman strength, endurance, durability, and power. Kratos is strong enough to lift and push skyscraper-sized bosses and can survive many heavy impacts, stabbings, and otherwise fatal blows. Like many other Dragon Ball characters, BROLY is able to manipulate ki. This allows him to fly and launch energy attacks at his foes. Some examples of his ki attacks are the Eraser Cannon, a green energy ball which does a lot more damage than a basic ki blast. BROLY can also launch a barrage of Eraser Cannons in order to hit with as much force as he possibly could. With every god Kratos kills, he gains a new weapon or ability for his arsenal. His full arsenal includes, but is not limited to, the Blades of Athena, Olympus, and Exile, which are all chained blades that Kratos can whip around and stab enemies with from a distance. The Boots of Hermes, which gives him super speed, fast enough to run up walls. Things like the Bow of Apollo and Wings of Icarus give Kratos the ability of flight and projectile attacks. BROLY's most powerful form is his Super Saiyan Berserker, aka Legendary Super Saiyan form. It is an extremely rare and massively powerful form. It allowed BROLY to keep up with Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and while BROLY technically lost that battle, the fact that he could both keep up with and forced Goku and Vegeta into needing that form is a true testament of BROLY's power. While Kratos is really powerful and mighty, he can be fooled and manipulated. I mean, the dude with little effort was tricked into killing his own wife and child. Even when he reached god status, he was easily fooled countless times by the likes of Zeus and other gods, and with enough force, Kratos can be killed and sent to the afterlife. As for BROLY's weaknesses, his biggest one is his lack of experience. While he has some experience sparring with bois in his early days, this is extremely concerning if he's going to fight someone who kills, battles, and trains on the daily. BROLY mostly fights out of emotion, which his rage helps his raw power, but it makes him tactically predictable and overall skill is underdeveloped compared to someone say like Goku or Vegeta.
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle will take place on Earth, and remember, there is no prep time. Let the battle begin! Ready?
Little punk! I'm a demon! Take this! Yeah! Die! This can't be! What the hell was that?
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super special thanks to Team Animation Rewind's Ozato. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis. The god of war becomes the god of L's as Kratos takes this loss and Broly is the victor. Kratos' best bet is having an impressive skill edge over Broly, since Broly has very little fighting experience, but statistically speaking, Broly is just so superior that this skill gap can be quite easily overcome. As for speed, Kratos is on par with the god of light, which gives Kratos very impressive FTL feats for reaction and combat speed, but FTL feats would be child's play for someone like Broly, as he has MFTL plus speed feats being able to keep up with and react to Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Kratos' strength is on par with Jörmungandr, who is the only giant to ever survive a battle with Thor. Thor is stated to be the most powerful of the Norse gods in the God of War universe. He was able to destroy an army of giants all by himself, with only one being left as the survivor. Each giant at minimum should have large multi-continent levels of strength, which could easily make Thor well above planet level. Kratos flirting with planet level is quite impressive for himself, but it's quite laughable for someone like Broly, who can trade blows with a universe buster and survive attacks from one. Broly really wouldn't need a whole lot of skill to simply overwhelm Kratos with power and speed. And sure, there is God of War lore Kratos, which is much more powerful than gameplay Kratos, but we gotta start small and somewhere, and that's what rematches are for. So if you want to see a rematch between God of War lore Kratos versus Broly, all you gotta do is like this video. If this video gets 5,000 likes, a rematch will be put into production. Don't forget to comment down your own ideas, and stay tuned as the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Rewind Rumble.